I think that we can all agree on the fact that technological advances have drastically changed our lives. In the communicational field, for example, we can now communicate with people from all around the world in an instant manner, even when we are walking down the street or simply lying in our bed. And I think that that's truly amazing. Nowadays, thanks to social media, we can make new friends from the comfort of our home, friends that may be thousands of miles away from us. God, you can even find love thanks to social media, and many actually did. And I do have an example for this, and it's a couple, a Tunisian couple called Mac and Shah, Makrim and Shahrazad. They're a Tunisian couple of globetrotters who knew each other thanks to social media, while one of them used to work in Dubai and the other in India. They agreed to meet in Malaysia through social media, of course, and their story began there, and now they have been married for many years and touring around the globe together. That's beautiful, that's insane, but it happens thanks to technology and to social media. However, technological advances do have their blemishes on communication. The facility and the speed of communication via technology led to a huge decrease in physical human interaction. Many people, not to say most of them, no longer know how to communicate with each other face to face, and sometimes they don't even have subjects to talk about because they already know all about each other thanks to social media. This brings us to the second part of the topic, that is how technology affects how we receive news. Thanks to technology, we now have an instant access to worldwide news. Who hasn't heard about the bushfires of Australia last year or about the Mummy's Parade in Egypt on Saturday? If it weren't for technology, we wouldn't have heard of neither. Well, there wouldn't even be a Mummy's Parade if it weren't for technology, but that's not even the subject. Anyways, technology nowadays gives us endless possibilities to access to news. I may even say that technology gives us the freedom to access to news. To explain more, I think that Tunisian example is the best here because before 2011 we used to live under dictatorship, so we didn't have access to thousands of national and international news, but thanks to technology and especially to social media, the government couldn't hide all the news, and that's how the Tunisian revolution started, and then the Arab Spring. This truly shows the power of technology and its positive effect and how we receive news. The technological advances, though, do have their drawbacks in this field. Nowadays, news are literally everywhere on TV and especially on the internet, and they are very hard to escape from. And due to the huge amount of daily negative and sad news, many people get lost in all the negativity and sometimes they become depressed. This brings us to the third part of the topic, and that is how technological advances affect the medical field. Apart from all the negative effects on health, like depression, as we already said, and like insomnia, eye problems, and the overweight due to the sedentary lifestyle that technology encourages, technological advances have uncountable benefits on the medical field because most surgeries nowadays wouldn't even take place if it weren't for technology. COVID-19 would have much more victims if it weren't for the ventilators and the ICUs and the technology. To put it in a nutshell, technology saves lives. The fourth and the last part of the topic is the effect of technological advances on education. I think that they really facilitate education. We now have instant access to information that we need. We don't have to go to libraries and search for books and then search for the information that we need in that book. We just type words in our search engine and millions of articles show up instantly. The internet also enables us to find courses for when we're being homeschooled, for example, or when we simply don't understand our teacher in the classroom, or just want to go over the topic for an additional time. And I think that that's truly helpful. To sum up the effect of technological advances, I think that three words are enough: speed, facility, efficiency.